I don't like her face. I don't like her face.
Why? Because she's a burn victim? That's rude.
Steven? You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I don't like her because she wears glasses.
Exactly.
Yeah, are you nearsighted or deaf? Pick a struggle.
Fucking 4 eyes, bitch.
She should get glasses.
I thought you couldn't hear. Also, it looks like you can't see.
Huh. Fucking Velma ass.
Don't compare her to Velma.
Helen,
unless you're
Helen
talking about
Keller.
the new one.
Helen, kill yourself.
Steven!
Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh my god. Ooh.
This is the only place we can make ableist jokes.
Yeah, the only place.
I have the blood shitting disease. I'm very disabled.
Hell yeah.
Lainey has that issue with your hand, right?
Yes.
And Steven, what do you have a physical disability? Or like
mental illnesses?
Yeah, I have mental illnesses too, so
Okay.
technically we're all disabled.
we're all disabled. It's like but you like look, if Hasao is allowed to be, you know, shitty and ableist, so are we. Because we're also disabled.
That's so true, bestie.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it out. I'll have to call them back later, but that is okay. We can keep going, sorry.
Okay.
Actually, can I get a refill on my toffee?
Yeah, go for it. Can't believe she's doing this.
I always thought it was like really cool how like Hasao's disability is like it's thematic, right? Like he has a broken heart, and that's what this game is. That's what it's about. It's broken heart, and that's what the bandaged up symbol.
Yeah, it's cute. I like
Yeah.
it. I know we've talked about that before, but it is worth mentioning because we see it a lot. There it is.
There it is. Game theory.
But that's just a theory, an advanced game theory.
Have you seen that video of like it's AI MatPad, and he's like, hey guys, today's theory is I don't fucking know. I guess Mario and Luigi could be related. I don't know. It's shit like that.
No, I have not. I need to see it though. I used to watch his videos so much when I was younger.
I did too. It's like, man, I used to pay attention to like that shit, and oh man, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
But like, I really do think that might have been a sign that of my autism, or like I still have to get tested for autism, but I feel like that might have been a hint, a little cameo, a little Easter egg that I have autism. Because I explained like the MatPad videos and like the FNAF lore to a stranger on the fucking bus. It's Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I did that. I don't know why.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, is that something that you like, you're going to sleep at night and it pops back into your brain and you just dwell on it all night? You can't sleep because you're so embarrassed.
Yeah. And I didn't think it was embarrassing at all for like a fucking like.
How old were you?
It only dawned. I was like fucking 14.
Yeah, I don't know. 14-year-olds are weird.
Yeah.
I think you get a pass. It's funny and it's cringy, and like I see why you like it embarrasses you, and it's very funny. But like 14-year-olds are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh man. It only dawned on me like a year like so fucking later how embarrassing that was.
Like when I was 14, I thought Kingdom Hearts was really deep, but it's not.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, we're talking about the darkness.
Oh my god. Can you imagine a FNAF world in Kingdom Hearts? Cowards. Alright, should we start reading?
Cowards!
Yeah.
Let's get going. We've been chatting for way too long.
Yeah.
It's the fastest game I've seen in my life.
Let's change the rules and play again. Best out of 6, like Kasparov and Deep Blue. I don't know who that is.
Shoo.
Or what that means.
Hanako excuses herself and flees from the room.
Her fucking face. Wait, go back. You see her face?
Yeah, she's like the Pilot Wings girl. You do too good.
Huh, wait! Didn't she want to know where she could get a new ID? Excuse me, hello, come back. Please, wait!
Strangely, the farther Misha goes away, the louder the sound of her voice seems to grow.
Like Rigby. Down a hallway.
Couldn't catch Rigby.
Oh, shit. I couldn't catch her.
Shizune pats her on the shoulder reassuringly. There. What did I say?
There.
You're pretty cheerful for someone who needed a pat on the shoulder.
Shut up. Hit-chan, do you hate games where luck is involved?
Question out of nowhere, but it feels like an important one.
That's a good question.
If it wasn't, why would Shizune be looking at me, watching for my reaction? Even as I glance in her direction, she tries to pretend she isn't doing so, putting on a casual air by spinning a chess piece in her fingers.
Because if you don't like luck-based games, it cancels out like a fuck ton of games, you know?
Yeah, it does narrow things
It is
down.
a good question, because it really shows you what games they're into. I don't like games that revolve around luck of the drop, right? That was you, Hichan.
Yeah, revolving around luck isn't the same as just having luck involved, though. I don't hate games just for having the element of luck. Most games have an element of luck to them anyway. It's what keeps them interesting. I think a game where you know from the beginning how far you can go is boring. Then it's not a game, isn't it? Just going through the motions.
Friday, isn't it?
And for a game where you have little to no control, I don't know. I don't think I could get into something like that.
This really, it kind of sounds like you trying to talk about board games. You just get uncomfortable. You can't explain why you don't like them. Everyone just wants you to play with them because we love you and want to involve you in our board game nights. And then you're just like, video games.
Yeah, and then I play Clubhouse 51. I'm like, man, this shit's fun.
Yeah, and then it's like, we played Uno, but you won't play Uno in real life? Like, I don't get it. Why are you playing Uno on a Clubhouse, but you won't play Uno with the Zelda cards we have? You're a fucking maniac.
You have Zelda card Uno?
Yeah, we have Mario and Zelda Uno cards because your parents got them for us.
Oh my god. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we played with the Zelda ones. And it was fun. To be fair, Tara doesn't like Uno very much either. So
That's weird.
I know she likes like every other board game and card game in the whole world, but she's not a huge fan of Uno.
Uno's classic.
I like Uno. I like the one where it shits cards at your face. That one's fun. That one's called Santos Attack.
Steven, put it on the screen.
Yeah, put the GIF on the screen. Both of them.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Joe, that's you. You're talking.
She has a bitchy voice. I see.
That girl isn't very good at chess.
Oh.
Ooh.
Skill issue.
Ew, what a fucking cunty thing to say. Chess is a formulaic game. So, it's a game that isn't suited for her. There was nothing formulaic about her. Someone who plays chess like that, looking only at the next piece, playing so shallowly, can't be called a serious chess player. Did she ever say that she was one? Ma'am? You bitch. Anyone who loves chess to the point where their eyes sparkle like that when they see a chessboard would be the kind of person who would study the game. Ew, she's gatekeeping chess. Put a gatekeeper on her forehead, Steven.
Okay.
If you study, it's just casually. You can learn to see at least 2 moves ahead, even against pros. Have you played against a pro? Have you? Name 5 pros. Why would someone who loves this game so much with the enthusiasm know so little about it, even less than someone with just a passing interest in it? God, you're such a fucking bitch.
I play against computers on hard mode.
She's like just in and in, just keeps needling it home that fucking Hanako sucks at chess and she's an idiot and she should die. God, I hate her so much.
Shizune puts down the piece in her hand. It's a rook.
Her feelings are real, but her feelings for the game aren't real. Do you understand, Hichan? No, because that was a dumb sentence. There is no luck in chess. It's very important to realize that luck in games is good because it gives everyone a chance, just enough to matter, but not so much that the skill is penalized? Penis. Chess is boring because it's not a game. To me, it seems like formulas. Hanako isn't the kind of person who would love something like that either.
I feel like you're trying to make Misha sound like a bitch. She's supposed to be all bubbly.
Yeah, but she's talking cunty right now. That's true. I forget. It's been so long. If you value something, you fight. Struggle is...
You're doing it even harder.
What? No. Struggle is proof of... Oh, she's like cutting herself off. I see. I was like, I don't know what that means. I see. Sorry, my brain.
No, I got you.
Struggle is proof of prestige. How do you say that? Prestigiousness?
Preciousness?
Preciousness?
I think it's preciousness.
I wish the words were a little bigger. Struggle is proof of preciousness. I think so, at least. Or you could concede it immediately since it's so precious that it stops your thinking. The first is a passionate love. The second is gentle love. Gentle. I tried to fight her, chasing her around her king and trying to bait her. I didn't succeed though because she stuck to only what would work. The trickiest moments were when she moved the fastest. That means she knew exactly how to deal with those situations. That means someone taught her. Do you understand, Hichan?
She's gonna be a politician.
She's fucking mansplaining fucking chess.
Not really.
Good. If you love chess that much, then you can't give it your all. It's because you love the memories attached to it and not the game. It's too precious for her to see as a tool for the true competition. Due to that, you can't become friends over it. Not without words.
Well, your way of making friends isn't the kind of way that works on everyone, Shizune. The look on her face isn't one of sadness, at least as far as I could tell, but her words are very sad.
I can't be friends with someone unless they know how to play chess.
Hey, let's play a game. While the board's still here, haha! But the bell rings and cuts me off. Now we'll never know if we can be friends with Shizune.
I really need someone to bully Shizune.
Whoops.
Yeah, she's like, you know how Hisao is like really neurotic.
Yes.
She's like so much more neurotic.
She's like every character trait I dislike in a person, all put into one person.
Yeah.
And I hate her. She's just so fucking, like, she's just a cunt. There's nothing, there's no redemption here. She's just mean.
Where's the redemption arc?
Seriously, who wrote her? Who was like, yeah, people are gonna like this fucking dumbass slut?
Well, let's find out. Things have returned to normal. Well, I transferred at a pretty unusual time, and I can hardly say that I had a normal first few weeks here. I guess it's more like things have calmed down and reached normality. I've been here longer than I thought. It's hard not to think about all the stuff I must have missed in this school before my arrival, or the things that might have happened in my old school since I've been gone. I wonder where these feelings come from since I didn't leave much behind. I have a lot more here that I like. If that wasn't the case, then I wouldn't even bother with something like student council or Shizune and Misha. I would be hard pressed to care about anything if the school was how I imagined it would be. So even if
Great.
I dread the amount of work that's going to hit me in student council after school, enough to even want to consider stepping out on my duties just this once. Yeah, it's nice to feel like there's still something I can do. Shizune drops a stack of attendance sheets next to me.
Thanks again for helping out.
Thanks again, Hachan.
Sure, a lot of work though. I had to skip out in sign language class again, but now I'm at a level where I can understand most of Shizune and Misha's conversations with each other, so I'm not too bothered by it. Shizune still doesn't know that though. I'm determined to keep things that way until I'm very sure of my skills. Perhaps it's a little childish to me.
Tanabata is less than 5 days, but they're only going to start building the stalls tomorrow.
Hachan, we might have to help out with building stalls again tomorrow.
Why, what was the point of taking them apart? That took days, didn't it?
Yep, that's right, even though Hachan wasn't there for it.
It would have helped out if you asked.
It wouldn't have made sense to bore you with cleanup duty after you enjoyed the festival so much.
It wouldn't have made much sense to bore you with making you clean up right after the festival. It would have ruined the fun. Fun.
Besides,
Hachan is lazy anyway. You would have tried to run away again. Hachan doesn't like playing Foxhound.
That stings. Shizune covers her mouth with her hand and starts shaking. It takes me a second to realize she's laughing, mostly because she's doing so completely soundlessly. It's a little strange to see, but more or less the same good-spirited kind as Misha's, without being eardrum piercing. Is she also mute?
No?
Oh,
Right?
I feel like
They would have said she was mute.
deaf people can still laugh
Yeah,
and make a sound.
yeah. And a lot of them can talk. They prefer to sign.
Okay.
That's a good question though, Hachan. Stalls!
it's a storage issue. The school doesn't have anywhere to store so many stalls. Since each one is pretty large, they won't pay for outside storage either, so this is what they decided on. It's inefficient but cheaper.
Because the school doesn't have anywhere to store many stalls, Hachan. Yeah, right. They do, but they don't want to pay. Sorry, Shizune.
It's because of the previous generation.
The worst generation.
The boomers.
It's because of the baby boomers. They're evil, Hisao, and we have to kill them.
If you're the Zoomers, does that mean you're the baby Zoomers?
No.
Oh man,
No.
I don't want to repeat their fuck ups.
No, but how cute is the baby Zoomers?
The baby zoomers. Yeah.
Just little babies zooming around in cars. Cute.
Zoom. The leadership decided that outside storage costs had risen too much, and the student council before us was too weak-willed and small-balled to tell them that it's stupid to have to build and disassemble 60 stalls twice every year.
Ah!
Yeah, right.
Okay. Chan, let's eat something. It feels like we've been working all day.
We have. Now that I think about it, I am hungry. I would have lunch. I would lunch.
I would.
But it was really not lunch today for some reason, so I decided it wasn't worth the trouble.
I would fucking have lunch. I would. Ha. It was like that today because we had some especially interesting things on sale on the site. What?
Like what? Don't tell me. I guess it doesn't matter since I won't be able to eat them anyway. Shizune looks oddly pleased with herself. I wonder what the context of that could be.
I prepared ahead of time for this. But I don't know why I'm talking like that.
Fucking chills.
I'm talking like chills.
Oh God, make her chills. Please make her chills.
Actually, kind of great though.
I should just talk like fucking chills. That's your voice now.
Yep, please. I prepared for the. I can't do it. The chills.
Chills.
I'm bad at chills.
I fucking prepared for.
I wish I could do chills.
I can only barely do number 15.
Yeah.
It's like it's like that's how you have to start to get into chills. Like with Mickey Mouse, you have to go do the woohoo.
Yeah.
You know?
Or Stewie Griffin.
I can't do it. I can't do it like Sam. Fucking, there was just one night that he just kept doing it. It was so funny.
He's trying to think of something to say for Stewie, but he just kept going. It's so stupid.
It's like a gorilla.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's a British gorilla.
Beaming with self-satisfaction, she produces a wide assortment of food from her bag. I can immediately see that 90% of it or more was taken from the lunchroom. There's a lot as well, isn't there? A limit on how much a person can buy. That means these gains are definitely ill-gotten.
You don't know, but probably. But you don't know.
The veal cutlet bread is always sold out the first minute of lunch. I'm impressed you managed to obtain one.
Would you trust veal from a fucking school lunchroom?
Maybe it's Japanese school lunchroom.
Yeah, I guess America do be different.
Thank you. At least a Japanese school lunchroom that's of this caliber.
Yeah.
I reach for it quickly, but Shizune immediately makes a grab for it as well.
There's nothing that makes me more angry.
Her hand goes slack for a second when it touches mine, but she immediately pushes forth with redoubled effort, that blazing competitive spirit flashing dangerously in her eyes. Her fingers pry at mine, searching for an opening. I don't budge an inch, prepared to fight for this bread with my life. I might never have... I am fully aware that if we continue like this, we could crush the bread, gently reducing its edibility.
Not really, it's still bread.
Misha, tell her that unless she lets go, the bread is going to get crushed.
Wait, can't you do it yourself?
Why'd you say that out loud? Oh yeah. I'm startled she can so nonchalantly
Why'd you say that
nonchalantly let slip that I could communicate with Shizune just fine if I wanted to. I almost considered the possibility it was intentional, but I'm sure she was distracted by trying to tear the wrapper off a juice box straw.
Juice box? It's
Isn't it obvious? I can't let go of the bread.
What if Sao just started talking like that? I can't tell Shizune that.
She puts her palms up at the sky and shrugs, a wide grin on her face. Why not?
Because you have a stake in this, so I can't trust you. If Shizune wants to reply, she has to let go of the bread, and then you win. Who knows? Maybe that's why maybe that's what you want, Hichan. Is it?
Dang.
It wouldn't be fair, so I'm going to be neutral, like Switzerland.
Like a liberal.
They were famously neutral in the Holocaust, you dumb fucking bastard. Do you know about Switzerland?
Of course I do. It's neutral. They're neutral.
Then why did you ask?
Shizune stares at me cockily, the tip of her tongue sticking out slightly from between her teeth, and as she continues to tug firmly at the veal cutlet bread between us.
Share? Only children? They're both only children, you know?
Yeah, suddenly she lets go and holds her hands up, palms facing outwards, the universal gesture of peace.
Is it?
Yeah, like...
Oh, like... I see. But palms to the sky is this. You know?
Facing outwards.
Oh. Hey. Sorry. Joe.
This seems like a poor way to settle this, doesn't it? And we might crush the bread.
Number 15, crushed bread lettuce.
Crushed veal.
Ugh.
She glares and her passive expression quickly plummets into a disapproving grimace.
Oh, put grimace on her face. Make her grimace, Steven.
Purple goo all over her, so grimace came all over her.
Don't, no. Grimace is like 48 years old. Okay? Hichan, drop the bread. We are negotiating now.
Like purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Did I ever tell you about how I explained FNAF lore to a complete stranger on the bus?
Drop the bread reluctantly. Misha's hands dart from side to side, her fingers drumming across the table as it makes its way over.
She just eats it. Don't mind me. I don't usually like veal. I'll just take this sandwich right here and something to drink too.
Picking them up cautiously, she immediately retreats. She has the right idea. I could just pick something else. There are lots of delicious things here. The chicken katsudon bread is also a popular seller, ranking high in taste and demand, but I've already eaten one before.
That's a lot. There's just like a bunch of bread. They just eat a lot of bread.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I do like bread.
Yep.
Oh, it's me. I forgot. You're so immature, Hisao. This wouldn't be a problem if you would pick something else. The chicken katsu udon bread is delicious. Number 15, chicken katsu udon bread.
Why is it immature, but she's not for doing the same thing? You're so immature, Hachan. Why don't you pick the chicken katsu bread instead? It's delicious.
But I've already eaten that.
Hachan, why are you so obsessed with eating the veal cutlet bread specifically?
I like eating baby cows. It's hard to get normally. Rare things are more delicious.
You are acting like a child.
You're acting like a kid, Hachan.
Why don't you eat the chicken bread?
That's not important.
Turning bright red, she smiles cunningly and continues.
She smiles cuntingly.
Yes.
There is no reasoning with you, so it looks like there is only one way to settle this. We are going to play for it.
That's not childish. That doesn't matter. We'll play for it instead.
Dance off. Somehow expected this. It's the logical conclusion. Shizune has been studying for a long time, pretty much continuously up until now. With her finals over, I guess that surplus energy has to go somewhere. Play what?
The oldest game known to man, upon which the fate of nations has been known to rest. Rock, paper, scissors.
What if that's how we fucking, like, decided wars and stuff?
Alright, you can have Ukraine.
We lost to paper. We'll play rock, paper, scissors.
I had gun.
No, come on, best 2 out of 100.
Really? That sounds so serious, Shichan. Shit-chan.
There's no humor in her expression. She's dead set on this. Okay. She draws her hand back and I mirror her. Go! We both put our rock. A draw. I thought I had the perfect plan. Rock is unbeatable.
No, it's not!
Shizune frowns, deeply upset by this unexpected turn of events, not as planned.
Has he forgotten about paper?
Good old rock. Nothing beats that. Again.
2 papers. Damn.
Again!
2 rocks.
We both throw out 2 rocks again, but the third hand is among us representing sitters.
Fucking. This looks
Among
like
Us.
fun. Can I play? It's a duel? Oh, dueling conduct. You're right. I really didn't know. God. Won't even let her friend have fun.
The faster she signs...
God forbid girls do anything fun.
The faster she signs, the harder it is to follow. In fact, it looks like even Misha's having trouble keeping up. What's she talking about?
One more time!
We tie again every time. Shizune demands a rematch, eventually skipping that step altogether and throwing rock, paper, or scissors out with increasingly reckless abandon. Even playing completely randomly, we continue to tie. This is the mathematical long shot. Misha hovers above us, watching it all and laugh each time we draw. After 16 rounds, Shizune pushes her chair away from the table and stands up.
Now they're just gonna fight.
Alright, next is old sportsman boxing.
Yeah, it's like back in the day, naked fighting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Enough of this, Hachan. I see what I've been doing wrong. This will all be over in the next round. So brace yourself, okay? Okay. I have studied your thought process and I see how you play. I'm anticipating your next move and will combat it expertly.
This is all news to me as I can't remember what we are doing this over. Shizune grins confidently, a look of fearless daring on her face. Her cool eyes flash with pure competitive spirit as she draws her hand back, goading me wordlessly to do the same.
I don't want Shizune to win so bad that I want Hachan to win.
Her form is... You called him Hachan, that was fun. Her form is amazing, like a professional bowler or something. Just throw a hand motion. 2 papers.
Oh my god, her face!
Shizune's bold immediately goes slack. Or body, sorry.
Why don't you share the bread?
She rubs her temples with the look of exasperation on her face as she lets out a sigh so long, it sounds like a tire deflating. Realize I've gotten a lot hungrier in the time we've been doing this.
Jesus would be so disappointed in all of you.
We can split it. I break the bread in half and offer the other half to Shizune. She takes it.
God, someone with some fucking common sense. And he didn't expect it to be Hisao.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank yous for McSpankies.
She looks at her bread in her hand, studying it. It's the smaller piece.
But this feels hollow somehow.
Regardless of how she feels, she still eats it.
It's because she didn't win. Nothing happened. It was lackluster. It was 18 rounds of rock, paper, scissors where no one won.
All of a sudden, I see Misha observing the scene out of the corner of her eye.
Hachan, that was very romantic, I think.
Oh, come on. She laughs and takes a bite of her second sandwich. We eat in silence for a while, and Shizune and I manage to avoid any other contests, and then we go back to work.
Do you know why women always eat 2 sandwiches?
2 boobs?
Yeah! One for each boob.
She ate an entire sandwich, and the entire time you were fucking playing rock, paper, scissors, just waiting on something to fucking eat.
I don't know if you know this, but the women's stomach is in the breasts.
No.
It's
full of acid. Your tits are full of acid.
Yes. That's why heartburn is so much worse, because it's right next to your heart.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be fucking awesome if you could, like, I don't know, shoot stomach acid out of your nipples?
It would be cool if I could breathe fire when I had heartburn. I feel like that would be worth it. It would make the pain worth it.
You'd be like a Mortal Kombat character.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Be called Heartburn Babe.
As I finish up the day's usual filing, I think to myself that this might be Shizune's way of trying to start this week on a high note. After all, tomorrow's when the real work will begin, and with her hands literally full building stalls, she won't be able to talk very much. It will likely be pretty dull and tiring and like it was the first time around. And I am appreciative of her effort. In that case, it's nice to have days like this as a way of enjoying yourself before the days ahead. I think that was her idea as well.
Hey Steven, have you ever heard of like have you seen the thing where it's like, you can choose any power you want, but like the first person to reply gets to choose the downside?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, what would
like
you
a
do?
monkey's paw kind of situation.
Yeah, well, pick a power, Steven.
Flight.
You can only do it with your nipples!
I was gonna say, but you can only shit like a bird.
What the fuck? I can only shit in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That'd be kind of fun. Do a high note so no one can really see me.
And then if you were gonna say invisible, I was gonna say the downside is every time you're invisible, you just always have the toots. So you're invisible, but everyone can hear you tooting.
You're invisible, but your pubes are still visible.
Your nipples are still visible, just your nipples. Just floating nipples walking around.
Oh, that'd be scary.
So you're like, did I run into nipples? What's happening?
Oh man, that's what I always. Oh man, like I have that fucking in my pocket, ready to go anytime somebody wants fucking power.
Only do it with your nipples.
You can only do it with your nipples.
Steven, every time there is an empty classroom, just put floating man nipples when there's no one in the scene.
Okay.
Thank you.
I also remember that I still have to get rid of Kenji's package. He still has his package.
Why does he still have it? Kenji's gonna fucking lose his mind.
It has like writing all over it. It's kind of beat up at this point. The dang thing is bulky, and somehow I've never been able to track him down since I picked it up. After student
He
council,
just hasn't been around in his fucking room at all.
He has pictures of Shizune holding it, and so he's gone into hiding.
after student council is adjourned for the day, I walk towards the vending machines to look for something to drink, parting with Shizune and Misha. It's a short trip, but after even just a few seconds, I start to get the feeling I'm not alone.
You're not alone.
A pair of hands cover my eyes.
There is more to this, I know. Guess who? Did you ever play that game?
The board game?
It's like,
Yeah.
I guess it's a board game. But
Yeah.
guess who? Where you're like, does he have a bald head? And then you're like, yeah. And then I put down all the people with hair.
Yeah, you say, is he black? And then you say,
And then there's 3 people left if you say yes.
yeah, that game wasn't very
No, it wasn't
intelligent.
very inclusive, but it was really fun.
Well, it needs to be diverse to make it harder.
Yeah,
too,
but all the
you
white
know?
people made it hard.
Yeah, I guess so.
All those
but
whiteys.
It's just funny. Yeah. It's just funny.
Fuck off if you do get a black person, though, because there's like 2 of them.
Yeah, I did. I
Man.
played it when I was a kid. I don't know if they still make it.
I think they do, but I think it's different now.
Is it harder now?
I bet they've made it more inclusive
yeah,
if they
like
still
Indian
make it.
women and stuff.
I've also seen people repurpose the Guess Who game, like board game, with like TV show characters, which is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I can see that working.
Yeah, so like I honestly people should just do it for like their TV shows. I think people would love it.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, you know how Monopoly has so many fucking crossovers and shit?
Yeah, there's like,
Of, like-
every single type of anything Monopoly. Yeah,
Yeah, Guess Who is, like, perfect for that. It's
right.
like, yeah.
It would be so fun. Speaking of that, it's not one of the games we've talked about, but Yahtzee. I have a Yahtzee game that is the cup that you like shake is Spider-Man's head. It's pretty good.
Shizune.
But, like, then, like, if it was, like, if Guess Who had, like, crossover shit, then it would also, like, function as, like, a trivia game.
Yeah, it could.
technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Guess Who is fun? Everyone make one. Make one. It's $1 billion idea, idiots. Wahaha, it's Miha-chan.
Yeah, I know.
But just me. Just me shot. Then why did you say it was Shizune? Shichan.
Becomes a Doki Doki moment.
It's
you know?
okay to be wrong sometimes, Shichan. You're too proud.
We can't date Misha, and then it becomes a Doki Doki literature
God.
game.
Only Shizune.
Only Misha.
Ah.
Did I say Shizune?
It would be better if it was only Misha.
Then why?
You can't date Shizune, and then it's only Shizune.
Why'd you?
Anyway,
Oh,
after
man.
student council, you don't have to have any plans, right? So you're just going to go straight to your dorm?
Where else would I go?
Were you going to say something, Joe?
How do you think Shizune would kill all the other girls?
Oh,
Like
if this was
through
like a
the-
battle royale. Oh, like if it was like Doki Doki. Oh.
Yeah, if it was like Doki Doki. Yeah, and like she was like,
I have a feeling
How do you
her
think-
and Lily really hate each other, so she would probably just beat Lily to death with her cane.
Whoa. No, I think because not Misha. What the fuck was her name? I just
she
said
would
it.
probably.
Shizune?
No, Doki girl,
Monica?
Monica.
Monica, yeah.
Yeah, she used like programming methods to like alter reality to make them die, right?
Okay, then she would.
So like
She
Lily would be in traffic.
So yeah, I was gonna say it would be like she would make the beep doot, like the
Yeah.
walkie noises for walking across the street. She'd malfunction though, so Lily would get hit by a car. She would somehow light Hanako's dorm on fire, like an
No, she'd
accidental
just-
fire.
She would drown. We'd just do the opposite.
Nah, she'd finish the job. She'd like have like she'd somehow like malfunction an electrical thing, and so her place would light on fire. She'd trip Emmy while she's on full speed run somehow, like put something in the runway, and so Emmy just goes flying and skids her body
She would
across
just-
the pavement
She would
because she
just,
runs
like,
as
take
fast
her
as a
legs.
motorcycle.
She would just take Emmy's legs and then, like, I don't know, fucking oh man.
What would
But
she
she
do to
has to-
Rin?
Ren is the most unkillable.
Yeah, well, because like Rin just like you. Why do you want to kill Rin? She's done nothing.
Also, she's the most adaptable.
Yeah, she can just be like, okay.
Okay, dude.
That's the one
Yeah.
she'd have to not do. Like, that's the one Shizune couldn't figure out how to like program in, so she'd have to push her off the roof.
Oh wait, have you watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh, there's this one scene where like they like fucking put poison onto like the cigarette filter, and then like he kills this kid. She smokes.
She smoked one time in one scene.
Yeah.
Nah, Shizune
like-
wouldn't. She wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh.
I don't think so. It's not like Rin is like a chain smoker, like a known smoker. If she was a known smoker, sure, but she's only smoked with Hisao, like off campus. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that would be as like well known. She'd have to like somehow like cause like a paint debacle, you know, where she drowns in paint or something, or like the she's trying to get something off a shelf, like low off of a shelf, and the shelf falls on top of her or something. Like she'd have to stage it as like some sort of like paint accident.
Rapid aging.
I think is what she would have to do, or literally not know what else to do and push her off the roof when she's alone.
For Kenji, she'll alter reality to make a female prime minister or president, whatever it is in Japan.
The feminist agenda is
It's real.
It's all
And then
real.
Kenji just kills himself because he's so scared.
He fucking like Sayori.
Yeah, exactly. You
open
just
the
walk
door
into the room
slowly.
and he's just like, oh, good God.
Oh, no.
Next time on SUBPARCADE.
Oh man.
Bread, scissors, paper.
Bread, scissors, paper.
That's cute.
Bread, scissors, paper.
Bread beats everything because it's delicious.
Except for gun.